What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's been a while, but I have some exciting new features that I want to show to you guys. But first, I want to show off this cool new graphics that I have on this backplate that I created. This thing is laser engraved onto the 3D print, so I think it turned out really nice, especially on like darker plastic. So you've been following my stories. You know I've been working on a couple of features, and one of those new feature is a retro boot screen. So you don't see a lot of these nowadays in modern computers, but back in the days, you have this BIOS boot screen that kind of checks all your system hardware. So I'm trying to recreate that to give that retro vibe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So one of the challenge with Byte 90 and a single button system is the more features I add, the harder it is to kind of navigate across those features. So what I've been working on is actually creating, you know, a menu system. So it's easier for me to add new features as well as for you guys to kind of navigate through these new features. And you can see that within these new features, I have retro effects. And this has been like I think one of the comments I got in my YouTube video where it would be cool to have like retro scan lines to give that more authentic retro vibe to it. So I'm also giving you guys two new themes. So a retro green tint as well as like a classic orange to give it that real retro vibe to like the old school computers. And then another thing is I have another effect. This is kind of hard to see on camera here. You can kind of make it out, but it looks really cool in person as well because it has that dithering effect similar to what you see in like the old school Game Boy. And then finally, on top of this, I have a cool glitch effect. So this is like a really subtle glitch effect that really ties into that old school like CRT style effect, right? Like if you have like a broken CRT and you have like this kind of glitch in between. So it's looking really nice, especially when you combine it with like the scan line effect. So as you can see, I've been really busy creating all these new features for you guys, which I want to launch with like the limited transparent edition that you've been seeing. And those are going to be very limited because I'm only going to be selling like four of them until I get more in production. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy these new features. So I'm just working hard to finish up the code. Once I do, I will release the open source since I've sold all my units. So that's something to keep an eye out. And thanks for your support, everyone.